Hi guys, good evening and welcome to my channel, Ordel's Kitchen. Guys, this evening I would be cooking some fried fish in a coconut curry, butter sauce, and some spinach rice. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing here, guys, I'm going to show you how I season my fish, and marinate my fish. So I've got the ingredients here that I would be using to season up the fish. So first of all, I've got some all-purpose seasoning, some fish seasoning, some seafood seasoning. I've got some paprika. I've got my famous green seasoning over there, guys, and here is my fish. Now, I love red snapper. So this is my red snapper fish here I got here, guys, and you could see this is beautiful, fresh and nice. Look at that. I've already went ahead and I prepped my fish, guys, washed down thoroughly in lime juice and lemon juice and vinegar, guys, and I pat it dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I season my fish. Okay, so in this little bowl here, I've got my green seasoning, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add all the other seasoning. And I'm going to mix this into a paste and season my fish. Okay. I'm going to stir, stir, stir. And mix this all in well. Yeah. Oh, they smell heavenly. I ain't even put this on the fish yet, and all the seasonings together, guys, they smell heavenly already. Yeah, look at that. A beautiful paste. So I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to put this all on my fish and rub it in well and season and marinate it, okay? When you finish mixing together, it should look like that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to rub all my seasoning, all this beautiful seasoning, all this goodness on my fish and marinate and season it well. All right. Make sure that seasoning get on every inch of this fish, on all of it. All right, look at that, guys, how beautiful this is. Oh my God, look at that. Every inch of my fishes have this marinade. So guys, what I'm doing now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover my bowl and I'm gonna place this in my fridge for about 30 minutes and then come back and I'll take you guys through the next step. Okay, so stay tuned. Look at that, guys, beautiful, all that beautiful marinade. Okay, guys, so we'll be right back. I like to clean up as I go along, and keep the place clean and nice, where I'm working and cooking. My kitchen have to be spotless. Anyway, we'll be right back, guys. Hi, guys. Now I'm ready to move on with the next step, guys, of preparing my fried fish in a coconut curry sauce and some spinach rice. Okay, so now, guys, I've got the rest of my ingredients that I would be using for this dish, and I'll take you through what I would be using. Okay, so here, guys, I've got some Cajun seasoning. I've got some all-purpose seasoning. I've got there some black pepper. I've got got here my famous green seasoning, but my green seasoning look red because I added some red bell peppers, guys, red and green bell peppers. Yeah, I decided to do it with a twist, so it's got everything in there, all vegetables is in there. Okay, so here I've got some wiri pepper, I've got 3 bay leaves, and I've got some dry thyme. Here I've got some curry powder, I've got some dry mixed herbs. Here I've got some fish seasoning, I've got some butter, and here, guys, I've got my spinach. Now my spinach look like this, guys, because it's already prepped. What I did, I washed it, I chopped it, I washed it. And when I wash my spinach, I normally wash it with warm water and squeeze all that water out to get all of that sand and grit out of it. So that's why it looks like that. Okay. Here I've got my coconut milk, and I've got my fish. Now that's red snapper. My fish has already been prepped. It's been washed thoroughly with lime juice and lemon juice, and has been seasoned and marinated well. It's been sitting in the fridge all night, so it's well marinated. Okay, and here, let me bring the camera closer. And here I've got my rice. Yeah, and my rice has already been prepped and washed thoroughly, guys. This is the American long grain brown rice, and it's important to wash your rice to get all the starch out. So you wash the rice until the water run clear, then you know that you've got all the starch out. Okay, so that's already been washed and prepped as well. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and I'll show you and take you through the next step. All right. So the first thing I'm doing here, guys, I've got my pot on my cooker with a little olive oil, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my coconut milk. Got some of my coconut milk. I'm going to go ahead, guys, I'm going to add my spinach. And I'm going to go ahead next and I'm going to season up this coconut milk. I'm going to add all my seasonings. All-purpose seasoning. I have my Cajun seasoning. Little mixed herbs. And I'm going to add a sprig of thyme. And my Wiri pepper. Gonna add about 3, guys. Alright, and I'm gonna set my lid on that and let that go for about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back, guys, and I'll take you through the next step. Alright. Oh, I forgot to show you guys that I will be adding some of my green seasoning as well into my rice. Add a generous amount of my green seasoning into my rice. And we'll come back, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, I'll take you through the next step while my rice is on the cooker, guys. I've got some flour here for dusting and the frying of my fish. So I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to season up my flour. So I'm adding some all-purpose seasoning, some fish seasoning, Cajun seasoning, some Sazon seasoning, a little black pepper, and some dry thyme. Yeah, and I'm gonna mix this all together like so. And this is what I'm going to use to fry my fish, okay? Look at that. Oh, you can smell all those fragrance, all those spices and herbs in this flour. It smells wonderful. It smells marvelous, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna start dusting my fish in this flour like so. Yeah, so I'm getting my fish ready now for frying. Yeah, you coat it well and then you dust it off. And I place it on my board like so. I'm going to do another one and I'll show you guys. I'll do one more, then I'll carry on and come back and show you guys when I'm done. Okay, we'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so my fish has been coated and dusted in that beautiful seasoned flour, and this is what it should look like when you're done. Okay, so we're gonna move over now to my cooker, and I'll take you through how I fry and brown up my fish in that nice golden color that we want and we're looking for. Okay. Okay, guys, as you could see, this come up to a lovely boil. So what I'm doing here now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be adding my rice. And I'm cooking a lot, okay, for me and my family. This is Saturday dinner, okay? So I'm cooking a lot. So it may look a lot, but the milk may look a lot in the pot, but you would see how it would cook all this rice. I've got 3.5 cups of rice. And you would see how it would cook this rice beautifully, okay? So I'm going to cover this, guys, and I'm going to let this go for about 12 minutes and cook my rice beautifully. And then we'll come back and we'll show you. Alright? So I'm going to cover this now. Yeah, and we'll be right back. Okay, while my rice is cooking, guys, I'm going to go ahead now and fry my fish. Now I've got my little fry pan here on my cooker, so I'm going to go ahead now and place that beautiful seasoned fish in this pan and fry my fish beautifully and show you guys. My pan is small, so I would be doing it sort of like 3 at a time so it can fry beautifully. So guys, I'm going to leave that, and what I would be doing is turning that. Yeah, flipping it over on all sides until it gets a nice golden brown. We'll be right back to show you. Okay, I want to show you guys how my rice is doing and how it's coming along beautifully. But as you can see, my rice is far from cooked. It's not cooked yet. You can see it needs lots more cooking. So guys, I'm gonna let my rice go further and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna cover it and leave it for another 10 minutes to cook. And this is my fish here, guys. It's all done. It's fried and golden and brown up nicely. So guys, what I'm gonna do now next, the next step is I'm gonna go make my beautiful coconut curry sauce and show you how I do that, yeah, and show you the whole process while my rice is still on the cooker. It's steaming now, and I'll take you through that in a minute as well. Okay, the next step is I've got my wok here on my cooker with a little butter melting in the pan. So guys, I'm going to be going in with my green seasoning, a generous amount of my green seasoning. I'm going to let that go for about 2-3 minutes. Next, I will be going in with my curry, and I'm going to let my curry fry and cook a little bit in all this goodness here. Yeah, and I'll give that about 4 minutes, so let my curry brown up, cook nicely, and then I'll come back and I'll take you through the next step guys. So now my curry has been going now for about 3 to 4 minutes guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in with 2 bay leaves, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to season up this pot. The seasoning, black pepper, that I put tossed in there. So and then I'm going in now guys with my coconut milk. I don't want this to burn, so I'm going in now guys with my coconut milk. Give that a good stir. Add my 2 sprigs of thyme and my Wiri pepper, and add a little bit water to it, and I'm gonna let this go and boil guys for about 10 minutes and we'll be right back. And guys, this is what my rice look like. Beautiful. Let me fluff it up and show you. Look at that guys. Look at that. I'm going to remove the sprigs of thyme. And look at that. Beautiful. So I've got that on low heat. And let that dry out a little bit more guys. And then we'll come back and I'll dish up and show you the finished product. Okay. And now it's time guys. Look at that. Look at my sauce. And now it's time to add my fish. To this beautiful coconut curry sauce. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Make space for the other fish, and I'm gonna let this go guys for about 5 6 minutes and we'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Oh my goodness, look at all this goodness here, guys. Gorgeous. So I'm gonna cover that on low heat, let it simmer, and we'll be right back. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna lower my heat and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna garnish with some fresh parsley. And then plate this up and show you the finished product. This is beautiful, wonderful. Okay, we'll be right back, guys. Show you the finished product. Okay, let me lower my heat. And this is done. This is done. Okay, guys, this is the finished product, guys, of my fried fish in a coconut curry butter sauce and my spinach rice with steamed vegetables. Guys, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my measurements and ingredients would be down in the description box. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscription button and the little notification bell so you would be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you for all your support, guys, and please like and comment. See you in my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.